Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour.
I'm Gary Barlow from Take That. There's a big audience out there and we're ready. And we're on a huge world tour. And for our final leg, we're down under.
Today this could be the greatest.
Look at that! We have arrived! But this isn't just a show business trip. This tour is about so much more. This is the best surprise ever! Because I'm here for the scenery. Wow. The company, we're off! Woo!
It might literally be the best oyster I've ever tasted.
It's delicious.
Look at this.
What's behind? And the occasional winery.
So excited to try some wine.
Whoa! But most of all, I'm here for the journey. Oh, there he is! There he is! There he is! I'm stuck in one position. So come on, let's travel together and soak up as much as we can
If Willy Wonka was making a salad, this would be it.
of this massive and endlessly surprising country. On my food and wine tour of Australia.
This is it. Good as it gets.
Our Take That tour has brought us to Melbourne. Australia's capital of cool. Melbournians love their art and their sport. And they seem to quite like their music too.
Brilliant audience you've been for us tonight.
What a great way to begin the next leg of my Australian adventure. Melbourne is in the state of Victoria, in the southeast corner of Australia. And it's a big city, a population of around 5 million people, sandwiched between hot mountainous land on one side and the cold Southern Ocean on the other. It's famous for its unpredictable weather, its unmistakable sporting landmarks, and its unbeatable music, art and coffee culture. Some of Melbourne's best bits are tucked away down colourful little laneways, narrow, unassuming streets that are home to some of the city's most creative and passionate people, and where there's always a surprise round every corner.
Aye,
Yes!
Woohoo! Come on,
Melbourne!
Melbs.
It might be a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Come on.
I think we started that whooping too early. Now I've got to break into a run. But it's a hell of a long way to the bottom of this lane. It's worth it though, because Danny Minogue is waiting for me.
Welcome to Melbourne.
Darling,
To my
goodness.
hometown. You're back.
And last time we were here, which we were on tour together in
Yes.
2018, you looked after us so much. I remember when we were in Melbourne, you knew
We've
everywhere.
been waiting for you to come back. So
Yeah.
we're in an iconic laneway here, AC/DC laneway.
Fabulous Aussie band.
Yep.
yeah.
And this is what you need.
Well, hang on a minute. Why have you got one and I've not got one?
It's because I'm taking you to the best place. Come on,
Okay.
let's go.
I love it.
Melbourne takes its coffee seriously, really seriously. Especially this guy, Jack Simpson.
Hello, Jack.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Not just any old barista, he's Australia's barista champion.
Number one.
Number one.
So this is going to be great.
Well, I'm happy to drink coffee all day long.
Yeah,
Very
well,
happy.
Did you want to learn how to make the coffee?
Not really. I just want to drink it.
Go on,
Yeah.
get in there.
What?
Get
I've
in
got to make
there.
it myself.
I'm gonna make a really tricky order now.
This is just typical. The one time I get to have a decent coffee made for me by the best barista in Australia, I'm making Danny Minogue's second coffee of the day.
Danny, I was picturing us sat on the river enjoying coffee. Here I am making it. What's going on?
Oh, God, don't you love a challenge?
Not really. Not first thing in the morning.
Oh, this is the fun part. So this is a Pacamara from Colombia. So it's sort of an exotic varietal. The beans are sort of slightly larger than normal. Let me show you how it's done.
It all starts with being meticulous about how much coffee you're actually using.
A lot of numbers here. Why has it got to be so exact?
Yeah, well, like anything, if you weigh every component, you're going to get the same outcome every time. So that's why your coffee is good every morning if you go to your local cafe, because they're weighing every step.
So
we
if
can
they're
make it the
not
same.
doing that, if you see that they're not weighing it, you're like,
Doing it
Need
like
scales.
me by eye.
not a real barista.
That looks enough.
Next, you've got to get your coffee grounds level and flat. And for that, you need this.
So it's called an auto comb.
I think
like a
hair and makeup
torture.
have just used one on my hair.
Yeah. We can try this later. See if it
Yeah,
works.
nice.
So this is just a series of needles that's going to distribute the coffee around.
Yeah.
A quick spin, and then it's time to tamp your coffee grounds down.
The technique is sort of putting your elbow up, getting nice and side on, and gently pressing in.
Really? There's
And that's
even
it.
a technique for that?
Yeah, every part of it. So
The next stage in the process is something I'd like to call complaining.
I've never waited so long for a coffee.
it'll be worth the wait.
Now, the easy part. Extracting 38 grams of strong espresso.
The anticipation
Yes.
is enormous at this point.
Now we're on to what I think it's fair to say is an optional extra stage in the process, which you might not be able to do at home. Exposing your espresso to ultra-low frequency electromagnetic waves.
Super quick, only a couple of seconds.
Okay.
Wow.
Sample
And that's
that.
it. Put that in track, you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely. What does that do to the coffee taste?
So rather than having lots of particles in your mouth and over your palate, we're bonding them together, so they're creating larger particle sizes. And we're sort of missing some of the bitter components.
At long last, it's time to steam the milk.
There's an electric cow coming here. I think.
Now, this takes a few years of practice.
A little dash of creativity, and finally, I get my coffee.
Cheers.
Oh, very fruity.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fruity.
Lots of floral.
Delicious.
Now you know how to do it.
You want to top up?
I want to top up. Let's go.
Let's do it. I'll get out of your way. Do you want the apron?
Please.
Yeah, let's
I think
do
I
it.
should look the part.
Yeah, absolutely.
So after just one lesson, it's time for Barista Barlow to go solo.
Do you want it with sci-fi added or not?
Yes, I want it with disco beat.
Okay, we're going the whole hog here, Jack.
Disco coffee.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Art is happening. We're looking for... But that needs to go on there, right? Oh,
Just need to put the coffee in there as well.
Don't
Missing an
put the
important
coffee
step.
in.
that insignificant ingredient.
Yeah, give it a little shake.
Okay, so I forgot the coffee, but I'm quickly back on track.
This is it, the moment
Okay.
of truth. Are you ready
Yeah.
to go intergalactic?
Now I'll
Okay,
turn it
beam
on.
me up.
If you don't mind, I'm actually going to get a recording of that.
Yes.
Then the milk frother proves to be a bit of a challenge.
It's coming, Danny.
Didn't put you in here because you're great at this.
No, no, that would have been boring.
The final pour is very poor indeed.
I don't think we included enough air when we were steaming at this time.
Went for someone lying on their back.
It sort of looks like a snail almost.
Yeah, this person lying on their back with a huge tail. Very
It's artistic.
original.
It is.
It's a visual disaster, Danny. But taste, it might be. I think there's still hope.
I think we can only go up from here,
I
right?
can see.
Cheers, Jack.
Enjoy,
Thanks,
guys.
Jack. You did your best.
My pleasure.
Right?
You know what?
It's nice, right?
It's all right, is it?
I don't like it, Gary.
I love it.
It's a yes from Danny. I'm through to the next round, which means it's time to say goodbye to Jack.
Cheers, mate. And
Thanks,
good luck.
Jack.
Appreciate it.
And for us to head out of the city for a taste of Victoria's wine country. Because we're off to the vineyards of the Mornington Peninsula, and we're going to get there in style. Eventually.
7 days later.
Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour. Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour.
My Down Under adventure has brought me to Melbourne, in the state of Victoria. And although I could quite happily spend the day sampling coffee shops all over the city with my host Danny Minogue, this is supposed to be a food and wine tour. So we've headed an hour's drive south to the Mornington Peninsula. Down here, the weather's just as changeable as back in the city. 1 minute sunshine, the next a downpour. But the views more than make up for it.
This place is just stunning. And we've had a proper Melbourne day today, haven't we?
We have. Yes, I've packed a bikini and an umbrella.
Apparently, if you don't like the weather in Melbourne, just wait 5 minutes. Is that the
Yeah,
trick?
and then it will change.
This place has a bizarre name. 10 minutes by tractor. But 10 minutes from where exactly? We're about to find out. From vineyard owner Martin Spedding.
Hi, Danny.
Hi.
Welcome to 10 Minutes by
So nice
Tractor.
to meet
I'm Gary.
you.
Hey, Gary.
How you
Lovely
doing?
meeting you.
You've got to explain this name to us. 10 minutes from where?
Yeah, well, we've got quite a few vineyards here on the Mornington Peninsula, dotted around the landscape, and the ones up here are all 10 minutes by tractor apart. So that's where the name comes from.
This man is so excited to try some wine.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. I've got a question for you, though. Have you ever driven a tractor?
No.
Well,
I haven't either.
haven't you?
No.
Well, why don't we give it a go?
Yes.
Now this should be fun.
Yes.
I'll have the fastest one, please.
The fastest one. Maybe the red one. I
This
think we'll,
could be
want the
6
slow
minutes
one.
by tractor.
I think we'll give that one to
Yes.
Danny. Come on, have a look.
That's great. That's so cool.
After a brief set of instructions from Martin,
The hardest thing is probably getting in.
Getting in, that's right.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Danny, yes! Looking good! Danny is all set in her sporty red tractor.
Now, Danny, what could possibly go wrong?
A lot.
All right,
Is this one for me?
this one's for you.
While I get one of the big blue workhorses. A proper toy.
Come over
Right, okay. You don't need my driving licence.
here. You'll be right round here. Now, you've never been one of these before.
I've never done it, but I'm keen.
Now you're a real farmer.
I'm keen to learn. Yeah, keen to learn.
All right, so you know the ignition there.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure you keep the clutch down. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
So time to find out if this place is accurately named. Will it be 10 minutes by tractor to the next vineyard and my first taste of wine in Victoria? Well, it might be 10 minutes for Martin and Danny. But it might be several hours for me. Because now it's officially Let's Laugh at Gary time. The moment in the episode that the crew always loves. Look at Gary. He's right at the back for good. Yeah, nice. But just as I'm about to give up all hope,
7 days later.
I'm off.
Oh, yes, she's off. She's off. Woohoo! Now this is what it's all about.
What happened?
They're not the fastest mode of transport in the world, but they are brilliant fun to drive.
Now, where's the indicator? Oh, well, too bad. Woo! Here we go.
Especially if you aim straight at the potholes like Danny.
There's a pothole. A pothole.
Wow. This is great fun. Come on, Danny, you're holding us all up. Go, go, go. Look at these views. Incredible.
Oh my God! Ah!
Sadly, before you know it, and yes, 10 minutes after we all eventually set off, we arrive at the next vineyard.
Oh, there you go. We made
That
it.
was brilliant.
You hear me screaming from back then. They were
did
the
such a-
biggest potholes I've ever seen.
Wow.
Well done.
That was so good.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank
Well done,
you
Danny.
so
That was
much for
fantastic.
teaching us.
You guys did awesome
I tell you,
job.
I need a drink now.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've earned it. Look at this. Look at this
Ready
beautiful.
for
It's
Eh?
absolutely great.
This is a beautiful Mornington Peninsula vineyards. And what a sight. Well, come on,
Yeah.
let's go and have a drink.
Okay.
See what it looks like. What does it taste like?
Yeah.
To answer that question, Martin has arranged a special treat for us. As a reward for not trashing his tractors,
Oh, look at the little tractor.
I could ride that.
he's arranged a Pinot Noir tasting session with head winemaker Imogen Dillon.
Hi.
How you doing?
Great. How are you guys going?
Good.
We're very excited.
Ready for Pinot Noir?
Ready.
We're going to see if we can taste just how much a vineyard's location can affect what you get in the glass. Same grape, same region, but grown at different elevations. So, having tractored up the hill, we're going to start at the top and work our way down.
We're going to start with up the hill.
Oh, it's a good smell.
Yeah, it's not too in your face. It's got that perfume.
It is very fresh, though. Almost
It is.
cold in nature.
Yeah.
It's,
You can feel the mist.
and the strawberry.
Mist and
in there.
strawberries.
Definitely, yeah, the strawberry, the white pepper
We
spice.
passed strawberries on our tractor ride. How does the wine take on that flavour?
So it's
Like we
all
literally
about, yeah.
passed strawberries, smells like strawberries, but okay, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. We're not adding strawberries into our Pinot, but we just have these amazing sites with these microclimates that really work well. It's long ripening periods as well, so we definitely have more of those fragrance and the florals and more those red fruits that come through.
We like up. Up's good.
Up and spicy.
Up. Let's go up.
I love the no-nonsense names here. The wine from the 200 metres elevation is called Up the Hill, so no prizes for guessing what the wine 130 metres further down the hill is called. And to make things even easier for the likes of me to understand, they have a 3D map, so you can feel your way up and down the slopes.
It's like me and Danny's careers. She's up the hill, I'm down the hill. Is it time
We're
to
back
go?
to your career now. and down.
It's
We're
now
going
my
down.
turn, okay? You laughed a little too long at that joke.
Sorry, Harry. I was just feeding off your comments. So we'll go down the hill.
I'm prepared for this to taste really different.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're definitely the northern end of the peninsula, so it really is influenced by those northern winds that come down, so it can be a lot warmer than what we do get up the hill here. And the soils are different down there, so a little bit more sandier than the red volcanic clays that we do get up the hill. So can be a difference of like 3 weeks in terms of picking dates for us.
Oh, really?
And it's a bit more brooding. Cheers, Gary. Cheers, Danny.
Cheers, thank you.
Still lovely perfume, but you can see those blue fruits kicking in throughout that mid-palate.
And are they the same year?
They are the same year.
That's
so
wild.
it's looking,
That tastes like an old wine.
Yeah,
like 5 years older or something.
Yeah.
With this one, I'm more by the fireplace.
Yeah.
And with this one, I'm eating lighter food.
This is fascinating. We've got 2 different wines here, the same grape,
Same grape variety.
grown in the same year,
Same
but
region.
at 2 different elevations.
Yeah.
I mean, they taste so different.
Yeah.
They really do. I mean, they could be from different parts of the world.
Exactly. There's so much going on in that interplay in terms of those microclimates within each individual sites that go into these 2 wines. So, Gary, what would be your pick?
I've got to choose.
Put you on the spot.
Okay, so we got up here, Danny.
Up the hill and down
Danny's
the hill.
career. Mine down. I'm going to go Danny.
Oh,
Team Danny.
It is. It's delicious. It's delicious, zingy. It's everything I want when I'm here
Spice.
with you, my friend, meeting you. The Danny wine is the winner. But we're only halfway there, Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
I promised you wine and food.
The local food is amazing.
Oh, I can't
Okay.
wait. I cannot wait.
Speaking of local food, the vineyard's head chef, Aidan Ellis, is about to demonstrate his signature dish made from ingredients harvested right here at the top of the hill. It's basically an edible garden made from salt-baked beetroots, macadamia nuts and local goat's cheese. First up, the beetroots.
So these beetroots we harvest every morning from our farm, which is just next door to the restaurant. The flavour is amazing, it's completely different. You get a bit more earthiness as well, coming straight from the soil. We literally pick it an hour before we bake it. So yeah, it's really good.
While they're baking in the oven for about half an hour at 200 degrees, Hayden's got time to make a goat's cheese foam with roasted and blitzed macadamia nuts.
It's kind of like peanut butter in a way, but macadamia. A little bit of pink salt. And then we put a fair bit of lemon juice in it, maybe about 30 grams.
All that lovely nutty mix goes in a siphon gun, and then it's time to sprinkle dehydrated beetroot and icing sugar onto little discs of potato starch to make what Hayden calls beetroot barks.
We place them in the oven at 180 degrees for around 6 to 8 minutes. And then once they come out, they look like these. Nice, sticky, crunchy beetroot crisps.
Now to put little drops of apple kombucha into some cold oil, which instantly sets the liquid.
And creates these lovely little pearls that should burst with flavour.
Now it's back to the salt-baked beetroots, fresh out the oven.
We're going to crack them open. They're steamed in their crust. Next we're going to put it on the barbecue to get quite a heavy char. It gives a bit more kind of roasted flavour, and we're going to leave half of it fresh.
With all the elements steady, it's time to plate up, starting off with a couple of spoons of chopped charred beetroot, then a few spicy elements, the kombucha pearls, the nutty goat's cheese foam, and some frozen herby butter.
Just going to microplane it on top to kind of resemble the grass of the garden.
Now for a few herbs and flowers harvested from the garden, and some beetroot sorbet.
And then a couple of our barks to finish. And then we have our 10x garden of salt-baked beetroot, goat's cheese and kombucha pearls.
Isn't that amazing? A garden you can eat. This is a first for me. And for Danny too, by the sounds of it.
Woo! Make sure you dig your spoon right down into the bottom and get all the textures, colours and flavours.
Wow.
Oh, okay, go right down.
I've never seen anything like this. Wow.
I feel like
Thank you.
it's a set from Teletubbies. Like
It is. Oh my goodness. It's so unusual. Is it good?
Whoa. It's a toasted flavour.
I mean, I feel bad for destroying it. It was like a photograph.
It's kind of like if Willy Wonka was making a salad, this would be it. There's like sweet and crunch and herbs on top of the foam that looks like grass.
It's great. And it tastes delicious. Cheers.
And it goes very nicely with the local Chardonnay too.
Nice and light.
Grapefruity, orangey, and cuts through the cheese.
This isn't like eating a big chunk of cheese. It's all the flavour, but it's like a cloud.
I can honestly say I've never eaten anything that remotely tasted like that. It was completely unique and absolutely delicious.
There are flowers in here.
And that pretty much sums up my first day in Victoria. We've had 4 seasons of weather in just a few hours, made coffee with sound waves, driven a tractor, tasted radically different wines made from the same grapes, and eaten the most mind-boggling salad ever.
What a crazy and beautiful place.
Well, it explains a lot about me now, right?
I get it now.
Right? You get it.
I get it
you
now.
get it.
I forgive it all.
Yes. Thank you.
Next up, we're headed back into Melbourne, where at long last I get to demonstrate my sporting prowess. Could we be about to witness my greatest hit? Whoa!
Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour. Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour.
I'm in Southeast Australia with the Queen of Victoria herself, Dani Minogue. After our food and wine tasting adventures on the Mornington Peninsula, we're back in Melbourne, a city that loves sport. This place is home to some of the greatest sporting events on the planet. There's a Melbourne Cup for horse racing, the Australian Open for tennis, and then there's cricket. The Melbourne Cricket Ground is a 100,000-seat cathedral, hallowed turf, with decades of history. It's a place where all the greats have made their mark. And today, cricket fans are in for an extra special treat.
Welcome to one of the most iconic cricket grounds in the world. The Melbourne Cricket Ground, also known by locals as the MCG. There is a sense of anticipation at the moment because 2 legends are making their MCG debut. First up, England's Gary Barlow. He is an all-rounder and a true crowd pleaser, relishing the opportunity to perform on the biggest stage today. And his opponent, well, it's the girl from Down Under. Australia's Dani Minogue. She is a powerhouse, a dynamo, and a formidable opponent on her home turf. Please welcome, for the first time ever on the magnificent MCG, Gary Barlow and Dani Minogue, the Melbourne Masterclass of cricket. So enough talking, enough of this. A little bit more of this.
Is that even plugged in?
Mel Jones is a former Australian cricketer turned commentator and hopefully a bit of a miracle worker when it comes to coaching.
Have we felt any of these items before?
Yeah, backyard cricket.
Backyard.
Yeah.
Right, you've got the bat
I
then.
think I was about 6 when I touched one of these last. Yeah.
Okay, so 0.
0.
0.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to bump that up a little bit.
So first, a lesson in batting.
That's looking pretty good. Let's get those feet a little wider for me.
Wider?
Look at that shoulder width
Like that?
apart.
Like golf.
Yeah, don't say that again. No.
You have to explain it in dance moves.
Oh, right.
Like the start of a boy band song.
Okay. See, moves I can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, that's batting mastered. Now for Dani to get to grips with bowling.
2 fingers on top, thumb on the bottom.
I feel like I'm doing a cartwheel. Okay. Just step
It's a
into
slow
it.
clap.
I can only apologise for what you're about to witness.
Didn't bounce.
That wasn't as bad as I thought it
Don't
would be.
give us your excuses.
Go again. Go again.
But you know what? Practice makes perfect.
A bit more oomph.
Bit more oomph.
You can run in a little bit if you want.
Whoa.
Caught out.
So that's me done. Out for a duck.
You're
Does
out.
that mean I'm out?
Well done.
Bowled Minogue, caught Jones.
That's it.
The I told you so dance. I told you so, I told you so. Woo, woo.
Change rooms that way.
My cricket career well and truly over.
Guys, I'm looking around here. This is a big venue.
It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
100,000+. It's the largest in the Southern Hemisphere.
That is astonishing. So, Mel, how iconic is the MCG in terms of cricket?
Well, you've got the home of cricket, which is Lords, where things sort of started. So everyone knows about that in London. But I think for any cricketer around the world, and you say the Melbourne Cricket Ground, it's one of those places that people would love to come and watch Test match cricket at particularly, but all types of sport as well. It is known as the sporting capital of the world, Melbourne. So if you're a sports fan and you just want to come to one city in the world, Melbourne is it.
Melbourne's
MCG is it.
There's a lot of cricketing greats that have played here, and some not so greats now as well. And you really get a sense of history of this place when you tour the stadium.
So we've got the founding fathers on the wall here.
Our tour guide is Helen Sullivan, a self-confessed MCG nerd.
Excited about this bit.
Like all the guides here, she's an unpaid volunteer, doing the tours for the sheer love of the place.
And as we go down here, we can see that the best performances ever here at the MCG by an Australian and by a visitor.
Thankfully, they haven't had time to Barlow Zero on the wall yet. But believe it or not, the area me and Danny really want to see is the changing room. It sounds weird, I know, but we want to see if the rooms they have here are a step up from the kind of changing rooms we usually get when we're on tour.
It smells a bit sweaty.
It's not too bad at the moment.
It's like backstage.
It's much worse. It's very like backstage.
It is.
The MCG doesn't just host cricket matches, it's also a venue for Aussie rules football.
Oh, that's what the nets are for.
That's what the nets are for, to protect the lights.
You can almost smell the testosterone in the air and hear the faint echo of swear words and chest pounding. And that's just Danny before a concert. You're never going to change her.
Okay, everybody. Well, all this walking and talking has got me hungry.
Oh, really?
And a bit thirsty.
And a bit thirsty. What do you fancy?
Well, is it too early for wine? Is it ever too early for wine?
Helen.
It's wine o'clock somewhere.
Yay, that's what we needed. Good. Good bit of advice there.
But we're here to dine as well as wine, and today we've got the best seats in the house at the Melbourne Cricket Club's committee room at the MCG.
Superb, this place.
A pitch-perfect restaurant that serves up fine dining alongside world-class cricket. And we're in for a super sweet treat. A dessert so legendary, it deserves its own place on the honours board. MCG Tiramisu. Like any great innings, this dish starts with an ever-reliable opening pair. Egg yolks and sugar. You want them to cream together beautifully before bringing on the star player, mascarpone. The secret to a great tiramisu is keeping it light but luxurious. And of course, adding a little something to steady the nerves. Two strong and punchy big hitters, Strega and Sambuca. Once the cream and alcohol are nicely googly, it's time to introduce some Italian meringue. The egg whites are subjected to some wicked spin bowling before a perfect delivery of sugar syrup at 118 degrees. Now it's time to bring on Pavazzini biscuits, which all go for a duck in strong Melbourne espresso. This is a classic example of LBW. Layer in biscuits well. Before the boozy cream cheese mix and the Italian meringue are bowled out, with the top spin of Collie Bear chocolate, finally a generous dusting of dark cocoa powder, and it's time to declare that there's no need for an umpire's decision here. This is a winning dessert. The MCG Cricket Club Committee Rooms Tiramisu. Danny and I will be well and truly out after this.
Buongiorno.
Oh my God.
The famous tiramisu.
It's not big enough. I mean, it's enough for me, but what's he going to eat?
We'll make it a bit bigger, eh? Okay.
Oh my goodness. This is wonderful. Glad this is at the end of the tour.
Exactly.
Wouldn't have worked at the beginning.
You can have a little snooze after this. Thank you.
There's one thing missing, though. A little tipple with it.
Yes, this looks disturbingly empty.
Yeah. What are we drinking here?
So we have a Rutherglen Muscat. So quite raisiny, a little hint of orange, which will work really well with the tiramisu. It's like a match made in heaven.
Orange and chocolate.
Thank you so much.
Your life is terrible, Gary Barlow.
Listen, I work for the people.
And I respect that.
Thank you so
Glad to be your co-pilot.
Oh, my goodness. That's lovely.
That's amazing.
Very, very nice. Well, I suppose we should finish the job off.
Yep.
Oh, wow. It's a shame there's no sugar in there. So, we started our journey making coffee. Here we are eating tiramisu.
Some beautiful coffee in there.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely delicious. And the pairing with the wine is magnificent.
I know, there's a lot of angry faces from the crew around us right at the moment. They're like,
yeah.
Check it out.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's on the scale of this, what we're seeing. It's absolutely triumphant. Do you know
Great
what?
end to a great day.
I'm that shallow, that makes me really happy. Really happy.
Yep, doesn't take a lot.
Doesn't take a lot. I'm not complex.
No.
That makes me very happy.
Something else that will make me happy is a little trip to a rather special place that I just need to see for myself.
Okay, just excuse me for a minute.
Okay.
Just need to go to the little boy's room. Okay. Yeah, okay.
How's this for a VIP WC? You can answer nature's call and not miss a single ball.
These Aussies, they think of everything. With a view.
Hello, hello.
It's funny. I feel
Everything
like,
okay?
I feel like I didn't miss a thing, really. Anyway, happy. Much better, much better. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay. All right.
It's been such a lovely couple of days with Danny. So great to spend time together in the place that she calls home and to really dig deep into Melbourne's food and wine culture.
I have a long list of places you've still got to try, but this is insane. This is even for someone from Melbourne, this is a view.
And it always feels to me like Melbourne is really your town.
Yeah.
You love this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little Minogues.
Yeah.
This is where we're from.
Brilliant. Well, cheers to you.
Cheers. Thank you. Thanks for
Wonderful.
a great couple of days.
It feels like I'm saying goodbye to Danny far too soon, but what a way to do it. Tiramisu at the MCG with the Min OG.
Wow. Gets better, doesn't it?
But my time in Victoria isn't up yet, because I'm heading for the coast for a food and wine adventure in the mussel-bound waters of Port Phillip Bay.
Should we be worried that the boat's leaning? No.
Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour. Discovering Australia. Hayes Travel is proud to sponsor Gary Barlow's Food and Wine Tour.
It's been a packed few days in Victoria as I've explored the city of Melbourne and some of the breathtaking countryside right on its doorstep. But now it's time to get a taste of the seaside here. And, as usual, I'm doing things in style.
Now this is a boat. Wow.
I've been invited onto a boat called Valerie by Lance Whiffen, He harvests mussels in the cool, nutrient-rich waters of Port Phillip Bay. So this trip should tick all the boxes for me. Yesterday we were on the Mornington Peninsula. Today we're on the Bellarine Peninsula. And I tell you what, it's just as beautiful. I've been to Melbourne many times and always just thought of it as a city, never considered what was around it. And I tell you what, there's some stunning coastlines down here. This stretch of water is fed by strong tidal flows and upwellings from the Bass Strait, bringing in a constant supply of fresh plankton, the mussels' favourite food. And since mussels are one of my favourite foods, we've come to a patch of water where Lance and his team grow them on vast ropes that hang down just below the surface. There's literally hundreds of mussels. I'm not sure whether the mussels are rising or we're sinking. Should we be worried that the boat's leaning? No, no worry. Okay. No, I wasn't worried. Much. Neither was Lance. He's more concerned with harvesting these mussels before they disappear.
These mussels here are the end of our crop in this area. We want to harvest these soon because they're getting so covered in baby mussels and other things, and they'll start falling off soon.
And just give me an idea of, like, for instance, just on this one line alone, how many mussels?
1,600. So they grow pretty quick in this area.
Mussels are the most sustainable food in the ocean, right?
They are. Like, the more mussels we grow here in Port Phillip Bay, the better it is for Port Phillip Bay. They actually take carbon out of the atmosphere and turn it into mussel shell and then lock up the carbon for thousands of years. Yeah. So we're a carbon sink as well. They're given by nature. And in a minute we're going to take you in and let you have a taste of them.
Oh, yes, please.
We think they're the tastiest mussels in the world.
Listen, I can't wait.
I could be biased though.
I think you're probably biased, but I can't wait to try them. I don't think I've ever eaten mussels quite as big and as fresh as the ones that deckhand Connie Trathen is harvesting here. After a quick rinse, they're ready to be cooked. And Lance's wife, Lizzie, is keeping it simple. So, into the pot with the mussels, followed by some chopped parsley, a dash of water, and a can of local cider. Then, once they've steamed and opened their shells, Lizzie adds her homemade chilli and garlic chutney, and a few more herbs. And that is all there is to it. Oh my goodness. We've just seen these mussels come out of the ocean on a rope, like someone out of Pirates of the Caribbean, hoisted up, hand-picked. Look at the size of these, they're absolutely enormous. Oh. They're the sweetest mussels. They are sublime. Hands down, the best mussels I've ever eaten in my whole life. All I need now to make this absolutely perfect is a glass of chilled white wine. Sadly, there's no such thing as an offshore vineyard.
G'day, Gary. Maybe this will pair well.
What?
The Ocean Age.
What is this? But apparently, you do get James Bond-style underwater wine waiters. You're going to have to explain more. Glenn, I'm Gary. Nice to see you. I wondered what the extra chair was for. Are you going to join me?
I think I am.
The name's Eberback. Glenn Eberback. Licensed to chill. And ages wines on the bottom of the ocean.
So that's the Ocean Aged Vintage Cuvée, 2015. The ocean's a perfect cellar.
All right, you've got constant temperatures, filtered light. And so what we do is we put the wine down on tirage, so that period after the secondary fermentation in bottle. So you still have the yeast in contact with the wine, and the rocking motion of the current acts like a cradle to keep the yeast in suspension. So it enhances maturation.
I've never heard of this before. Can we try it?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
And can we use this?
Yeah, we'll savour. Special effects.
Right, hang on. I'm going to just move backwards. I'm used to bottles being opened on this show. Whoa! The best bit is there's not a drop on me. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's the perfect temperature.
Yeah,
it really is.
Pretty chilled.
And it's delicious as well.
Perfect.
Well, Glenn, thank you.
No, you're welcome, Gary.
Same time tomorrow.
Definitely. I'm going to go dry off. I'll let you enjoy your meal.
Wonderful. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. This is the craziest day out I've ever had. We want a chill wine. We want wine to ferment. We want it to age beautifully. They're using the sea to do all this for them. It's absolutely terrific. I mean, these minds, they're so clever, and it's so entertaining and great to be a part of. What a remarkable end to the Melbourne leg of my Australian tour. I think what we've had here this afternoon, the mussels and the wine, is not just a taste of the ocean, not just a taste of Victoria, but also could be my defining taste of Australia.
This is the life we've been given. So open your mind and start living. We can play our part if we only start believing.
She's up the hill, I'm down the hill.
You're out.
I mean, I'm out.
We're bold. You, my sir.
Wow.
The garden.
Next time, we're heading south.
South Australia.
With my old mate, Andy Peters. That's it, Kangaroo Island.
You literally just went Kangaroo Island. You literally did.
City lights flicker as I walk alone. Your ghost is with me, but you're long gone. The radio plays our favorite tune, but my heart beats heavy under the moon. Neon heartbreak burning in my chest. Your love's a memory I can't repress. Dancing shadows in the midnight haze, lost in the glow of our golden days. Electric whispers in the cold night air. I reach for you, but you're not there. The skyline reflects your angelic face. A love once vivid now leaves no trace. Neon heartbreak burning in my chest. Your love's a memory I can't repress. Dancing shadows in the midnight haze, lost in the glow of our golden days. The cassette rewinds, but it won't erase the static hum of your soft embrace.